This is a part 2 of our ADHD video. In our previous video, we talked about what ADHD is, and in this video, I would like to describe what ADHD looks like in children and what it looks like in adults. And in the course of this video, I'll be repeating this from time to time, that ADHD is not a flaw, it's a difference in attention style. So first on my list when describing children with ADHD is that they find it difficult sitting down in the classroom. As class teachers, we know of these children who will get up 100 times within the classroom session looking for eraser. This pencil is broken, I want to sharpen my pencil. This child is holding my pen. The child is going out the restroom frequently. Now, that child could actually have ADHD, and it's not necessarily something that we should worry about. It's something that we can always work on and give support, provide support so that the child can thrive even in a mainstream classroom. Now, we also have another sign of ADHD in children, which is forgetting instructions. And as teachers, we could just say, but I just told you this now. How come you're forgetting? Well, it happens for persons with ADHD because their mind is hyper occupied. There is a tendency that they forget the instructions that they are being given by their teacher or by their parents. We experience this a lot, especially in the house, where we ask our kids to do something, and when they get to the place, they come back and ask you again, Mommy, what did you ask me to do? Just maybe, we are not saying in all cases it's ADHD, but just maybe it could be ADHD. We also have another sign of these children interrupting others frequently. Someone is talking and the child just barges in and talks too. That child could also have ADHD. And then, most importantly, is finishing a task. You give a class work and the child is the last to finish, not because he doesn't know it, but because he just cannot finish like the others are finishing. When you give a homework, you find the child is not even doing his or her homework, not because they can't do it, but because they forget, or sometimes they are just too inattentive to start and finish a task. Now, that's a huge sign, that's a huge symptom that we see in persons with ADHD, in children with ADHD. Now, let's talk about adults with ADHD. Sometimes adults with ADHD don't even realize that they have ADHD. As a matter of fact, in most cases, especially in our environment, adults with ADHD do not even realize that they have ADHD. But let me just run down through a list of things that adults with ADHD could exhibit, and we see and we say, oh, maybe, just maybe, again, it could be a difference in attention style. Now, adults with ADHD find it difficult managing time. Promise to come at 2 p.m. and end up coming at 3:30. Such persons could have ADHD. They also have trouble staying organized. They can be restless, they can be impulsive, and emotional ups and downs are things that we see in adults with ADHD. Now, one thing you should note is that everyone with ADHD experiences it differently, but with the right support, these ones will thrive. They also have strength, and their strengths include being creative, being energetic, being passionate, and being great problem solvers. These ones have the ability to think outside the box way better than those who do not have ADHD. Now remember, ADHD is not a flaw, it's a difference in attention style. Thanks for watching.